starting your day the right way. Tim and Jeff in the morning. Star 105.5.
Hello, Star 105.5.
Yeah, this is Wise Brother Media. How are you?
Hey, great. How are you?
Good. I got Nadya Suleman for you.
Awesome.
Cool. You'll have 7 minutes.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Nadia.
They're going around different states. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm Jeff. That's Tim over there. How are you?
Hi. Nice meeting you. Hi, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Nice.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
No problem. Well, we're talking to you because, so...
You're an interesting person.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Thank you for thinking that.
Well,
I appreciate that.
we told our listeners we'd be talking to you, and you got to be used to this by now. You are a very polarizing person. People have a lot...
Thank you. I don't know how to take that, but thank you so much.
Well, you have to...
In myself and as straightforward as possible.
Yeah, well,
I was raised.
people have something to say. What your situation, what you've done in life, people have something to say about it. You are so far. You are going to be in a movie. We saw this news last week, and we had it and stuff that famous people do. You are going to be in a movie where you are impregnated by a demon.
Yeah. Yeah, it's exciting stuff.
What is the name of this movie going to be?
I was so grateful for the opportunity. I mean, I've loved horror movies all my life. So this was just a shock that they would consider me for the leading role. And I was so fortunate to have input on even directing and being a videographer. It was awesome. I dipped my hands in all of it because it was lower budget. And so when it is like that, they literally are creating it from scratch in the haunted house. And they're debating on which way to do it. And I've never learned so much incessantly. It was like nonstop intellectual stimulation. And I kind of fell in love with that process, of the filmmaking process. It's like a puzzle. It's amazing.
So what are your plans for the future then? Are you going to continue to be in acting? Are you going to try and...
I don't know. Whatever opportunity, if it's appropriate and respectable and I can generate revenue for my family, absolutely. I would embrace any opportunity that comes my way. I mean, I'm very active, too. I've been fitness training privately for over a year and working out, doing about 50 miles on my own for about a year and a half now.
Wow.
That's my survival right there.
How do you
my outlet
with 14 kids? How do you do all this stuff? How much help do you have?
I'm very, very lucky that I'm an only child. I think there's a reason I was an only child. I'm abnormally hyperactive since I was born. So I'm utilizing the energy to my benefit and to my kids' benefit, because I think if I had half my energy, there's no way I could be doing what I'm doing as productively.
Well, you got to have help, though, right? You have help, right?
It's a workaholic kind of personality. So that's who you're talking to, workaholic.
Do you have help? You have to have help.
Constantly.
Do you have help?
No, I haven't had a paid nanny since last January. I do when I work. I have one babysitter that I've known for like 12 or more years. So I trust her. It's a trust issue mainly, and she's amazing, and she can actually handle like I can all 14 now. Not 24 hours a day, but she can. She helps me when I work. And then I have a very small select circle of friends that are just amazing from my kids' private school. It's like a little family there. So family doesn't have to necessarily be blood. It's who you choose to have into your life that is positive energy, and that's what I've chosen. I am also grateful for I have a better relationship with my mom and my dad. I'm very grateful for him too.
So there is help going on then. Okay, so now you're at home right now. I can hear the kids in the background. I
am. You know what I'm doing? This is embarrassing. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing exactly.
Yeah.
I have no landline. Okay, and I don't want to waste money. I conserve constantly. I've really learned. I think this has all happened for a reason, because I'm training my kids how to be very appreciative for everything in life and grateful and conserve everything. I'm standing on a chair in the backyard because I have a cell phone that sucks and it keeps dying.
Well, you're trying to get reception by standing.
So
wow!
And all the little kids are playing in the house, and I can see them, and they're great.
Well, is that obviously the movie thing came along? I mean, that's a blessing for you. Is that how is the money situation? Because we've heard lots of different stories in the media for years now. How are you handling that? Are you okay financially?
Well, I'm just barely making ends meet. Again, I would just embrace any more opportunities for acting, because I literally fell in love with that process, because it just completely ignited intellectual stimulation for me. It was feeding my hunger to learn. And not only that, that is where that's really the best way to generate revenue for my family.
Right.
That's probably interesting, too.
Yeah, so that would be wonderful if I could have that, more opportunities in that realm or different genres. But I, right now making, kind of living check to check, like a lot of people, like many people.
Yeah.
Surviving.
What are the age ranges of your kids?
Say it one more time. I couldn't hear you very
What's
well.
the age range of your kids? The oldest,
Oh boy,
youngest?
the oldest is 10. 10 going on 20 actually. He's my fix-it guy. He drags me to Home Depot to get stuff, and he loves to fix and repair stuff in the house. And
Cool.
starts decorating for Halloween in July. Not too thrilled about that one. But
he's a boy. He likes
that.
that.
And we got my 9-year-old, my daughter. She, again, 9 going on 18. I do not believe in delegating role and responsibility as parent onto the older kids. I think their job is to be a kid.
We'll leave that to the
That's their
Duggars.
primary job.
Yeah.
And then, and you want me to keep going down in age? Then it goes all the way down.
Pop quiz. What are their names? Go.
Oh, all the names. Elijah, Amira, JJ, Aiden, Calissa, Caleb. And here we go with the 8. Noah, Malia, Isaiah, Nariah, Jeremiah, Josiah, Jonah, and Makai.
That's 14. There you go. Wow, nice job.
14.
What do you say to the people who are really negative? Because, like I said, you're a polarizing person. Some people think that you do great, and some people are really mad about what's been going on. What do you say to the negativity?
The people that are really angry, what they are, they just don't understand the person. They don't want to take the time to understand. So sometimes when we don't understand something, we fear it. And that's where the whole notion of prejudice comes from. It's like prejudice, what it is just fear kind of concealed by the anger and the hate. But what it is really just not wanting to understand. And so if they don't relate to you or identify with you in any way, they want to have that anger and hatred. How could someone really be angry at you or hate you if they don't know you?
That's a good point.
It's impossible.
Yeah.
In order to really decide or be, certain of a person and how true they are to themselves and how genuine they are, you really have to talk with them. You have to sit with them. You have to meet them. And I guarantee you, so far in those years, 100% of the time, not 99, but 100% of the time, whenever I encounter a hater, and I find it exciting actually to meet face to face a real hater. They turn 180 degrees.
Our co-host
change their mind because they realize that the character is a cartoon, and it crumbles because when you slap a label on someone, you instantly dehumanize them.
True.
And when you meet them, you realize that they're human. They're not that cartoon that they once thought.
One last question. Our co-host Lynn is in here. She's a mom. She has 2 little girls. They're in middle school range, and she's running around crazy, getting them to different sports all the time. She wants to know how you're going to do it.
They are. My oldest 2 are one's in football. My oldest, my son, he begged me for a couple years, and I'm like, oh gosh, I was scared of him getting injured, but I learned to let go of that because it's amazing. It's our favorite sport actually, football, and my daughter is in softball. So we're big sports buffs. We're very, very athletic. The whole family is
you're getting
athletic.
a taste of having those crazy schedules.
Fitness is number one. Health and fitness for us. But the thing is, I am so fortunate to have a very small circle of friends from their private school I trust, the parents. And if it weren't for them, like the ones I really trust, a couple different couples, I couldn't be running around all over the place to different practices. I'm seriously that practice like 3-4 times a week.
I bet. So when does the movie come out? When does your movie come out?
I'm sorry. Can you reiterate that? What was that?
When does the movie come out? Millennium.
Oh boy, I don't know. I think they're in the process of just finishing it and editing, and I'm not too certain the date when it's going to be released. I just feel like I finished it like a week ago.
And now one more question. What do you think, when your kids grow up and all of them are perceiving and not 2 or 3 years old, what are they going to say? What do you think they're going to say when they look back and see all the crazy media storm you've gone through over the past 3-4 years? What are you teaching them? What are you telling them about it?
They're growing up with it, particularly all of them. I'm really protecting them because I don't believe in the children providing for a parent. I think it's absolutely the parent's responsibility to provide for the children. So children's job is to be a kid, period. And to go to school and do excellent in school. That's my priority for them. So they're going to look back and having tremendous, I think, respect for me, knowing that they saw me struggle, saw me suffer, but I kept on going and going and going like a robot, and I pushed through all the impediments and obstacles, head held high. And I think that's my lifestyle, the way I lead my life, very healthy. And they're going to follow that. The kids, we as parents, I think, are the most influential of anybody in their life. And I think they're going to follow what they see more than what I say.
Well, Nadya, thank you.
Yeah, a healthy lifestyle is is imperative.
Hey, thank you so much for your time, and good luck with Millennium. And is there a name for the baby?
Oh, and Fight Night. Fight Night is a boxing match I'm doing. It's exciting. It's going to be on pay-per-view.
Who are you
I'm
fighting?
nervous about that one.
Who are you fighting?
A lot of people are going to see it. It's going to be on November 5th at the Avalon in Hollywood.
Who are you fighting?
So I'm very fortunate for that opportunity.
Who are you fighting?
Her name's Amy Fisher. I remember hearing a little bit of a story in high school.
Wow.
She's a nice girl. She's sweet. She's a good person, and it's just unfortunate, too, that there's a stigma attached to her as well.
Awesome. Well, she's a porn star, too, so she brought it on herself. All right. Hey, Nadya, thank you so much. Are you cool with people calling you Octomom?
I don't care, because my kids called me Octo. They don't know. I don't take myself. You can't. You just can't in life take yourself too seriously, or you end up in like a mental hospital like the one I used to work at.
Nadya, thank you so much for your time. I know you got to go. We appreciate it. Millennium and then Fight Night, and just, hey, God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your positivity.
Bye-bye.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Holy
crazy
cow.
woman.
She is nuts.
Lynn, what did you think?
Wait, what'd you think, Lynn?
I don't.
How much coke is she on?
No, she
didn't stop talking.
I think it's natural, but she's wired. She's just wired different. I don't think that's drugs. I think that's how she is. But she's
I don't
crazy.
know. 14 kids. She's got to be popping something along the way.
Yeah, she doesn't have any more room for drugs in her system other than IVF drugs. I mean, she's just full of fertility drugs. Wow, she is nuts. She is nuts. Wow. Was it a phone issue?
Leaves you speechless, doesn't she?
I don't think so.
We speechless because she
heard us fine when she shut up.
Yeah, she wouldn't stop talking. She didn't listen. Maybe that's part of the problem. Oh my gosh! Wow.
I have a feeling she leads her whole life that way.
Yeah,
Not
she just
listening.
does whatever.
Yeah, steamrolling ahead sort of a thing.
I thought I was bad at not listening. Good Lord, I need to go lay down.
This is the Star 105.5 Morning Show with Tim and Jeff, playing Toledo's best music in the morning.
Star 105.5.